Financial literacy. How to properly manage money and most importantly, how to earn it. Watch this video and find out everything. Whose unnecessary information, but still the seeds of truth and benefit you can draw. Any experience is invaluable. And even if you try to gain knowledge on your own, by trial and error, it will teach you a lot, and in the end, you can become financially independent. Get exactly what any sane person aspires to. Financial independence is the state when you just live and do not devote most of your life to looking for new sources of income. You already have passive income that regularly and constantly brings you money. To quickly bring this blissful state closer, you need to use the following financial literacy tools. Get to know a wealthy and successful person and watch his actions, learn from him, do not hesitate to ask questions. If there is no such opportunity, get acquainted with the rich and successful. Just by reading the books that they have written, and if you really want to, you can learn a lot of useful and necessary things. Always and in everything save your personal money, and remember that the rich is the one who knows how to earn, spend and save. You don't need to spend money to comply with someone else's rules. Be yourself. A financial plan is a very important tool for financial literacy, and it depends on whether you have it or not. It is correctly drawn up, or you approached this issue carelessly. And the duration of the implementation of your goals, and the most important of them, the acquisition of financial independence, will depend. You cannot cope with the plan on your own. Consult with financial specialists, read special literature. For a long time, psychologists have proven that the person who always makes his own plans every day, month, year, etc., becomes successful much faster than one who has a constant mess and complete confusion. If you have minor children, try to teach them all the basic principles and tools of financial management, and then your descendants will not have the same question about wealth as you do. They will no longer be afraid of financial institutions and will invest their funds much earlier than you. This means that they will become financially independent faster than you. What to do to become big? 1. First of all, you need to look at the value, not the price. 2. If you cannot see yourself as rich, you can never become rich. 3. The word impossible blocks your potential, while the question, how can I do it, makes your brain work at full strength. 4. Saving money is good advice for a poor middle-class person. For building wealth, this is bad advice. 5. The key to wealth is being able to make heavy things easy. After all, the purpose of business is to simplify life, not complicate it. And it is the business that makes life as easy as possible that allows you to make the most money. 6. The most valuable asset is time. Most people cannot use it correctly. They work hard to make the rich richer, but they don't work hard to make themselves rich. 7. It's not about money or connections. It's about your willingness to do better and learn more than others. If you can't do it, then you need to make lessons from it and work better next time. What is money for? If you do not understand what money means, you are still far from financial literacy. You face money every day, but according to what laws money lives and how to manage it, you do not know anything. Money exists all over the planet. People of all countries of the world use it every day, but few people understand why money exists, who knows how to manage money and why. Money is a commodity that has several properties. You can safely exchange money for goods, but you cannot exchange goods for money. For money you can buy everything, but for any product you will not get money. Money is a tool for the exchange of goods and services. It is the universal equivalent of the value of other goods and services. In each new century, money acquires new specific functions. These functions are called universal. The value of a product can be measured in money. The price of a product is expressed in money. In ancient times, money had the following function: you exchange goods for money, then you can exchange money for any goods you need. It was profitable for people. They could exchange not just goods for goods, but goods first for money, and only then money was exchanged for the goods they needed. Now, in our age of credit relations, you take goods on credit, but payment for goods is always in the money. Nowadays, money acts as an intermediary. You can sell your product, get money, and, overcoming thousands of kilometers, buy another product. Nowadays, money acts as an intermediary. You can sell your product, get money, and, overcoming thousands of kilometers, buy another product. There is a minus in this respect. If inflation comes, then the value of money is lost, they depreciate. Set a specific goal. Reconsider your life, what you do, what you spend your time on. Take a look at what you have achieved in life and what you want to achieve. Maybe you are a dreamy person and want to visit the beautiful corners of our planet. Perhaps you are tired of your routine and pointless work. Do something new and interesting for yourself. Do not be upset if at the moment you have decided but cannot start doing your own thing. Every day you remember what you want to do and take one step towards your dream. After a while, you will see how everything around you begins to change. A tornado engulfs you and everything starts to happen by itself, and you will definitely get closer to your goal. Savings on utility bills. Nowadays, you can save on utility bills. Install meters in the apartment for cold, hot water and gas. You will immediately notice the savings in the receipt. Install 2 tariff meters for electricity. On weekends, holidays and at night, the electricity tariff is half as much. Here is the second savings. Install meters for heating. When it's hot at home, you can turn down the heating, and this is another savings in your family budget. Nutrition. How you feel about nutrition is very important. Appreciate your life, eat right, don't buy fast food, don't have snacks on the run, don't buy expired food at low prices, and don't buy for future use. Oftentimes, the wrong diet and the wrong lifestyle will punish you. Stop and watch what you eat and drink. Often on the weekend you are lazy to cook something and order pizza or rolls. Why are you poisoning yourself and spending extra money? Prepare a delicious and nutritious lunch, please your family and your loved ones. Eat right, fruits, vegetables, dried fruits, herbs, nuts, dairy products, honey. By eating the wrong food, you will start spending extra money on the pharmacy. Health must be preserved and protected. To become a rich person is to become a winner. No other way. On the way to big money there will be a lot of mistakes, failures, defeats, and only the most real winner will go his way to the end. The winning strategy must initially include the possibility of losing. You need to be ready for it, so as not to retreat when everything happens. Many are so afraid of losing their money that they lose it otherwise. 90% of people want to always win and take small steps. They buy big houses, expensive cars. They act so as not to lose anything. They don't act like winners. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. At school we were programmed to make mistakes very bad. But life is impossible without mistakes. Mistakes are a natural process. All development is based on it. It is necessary to make mistakes. Otherwise, personal growth is impossible. It is through mistakes that we learn. By making mistakes and failing, we can move towards success. Will the path to wealth, you must overcome the fear of losing money. If you make this decision, then you have a chance to become a rich person. And when this happens, then you will treat it as a routine and not as a surprise that can lead you astray. You need to set yourself up not to give up after the first failure. This is the winning strategy. The difference between the rich and the poor is that the poor dream, and the rich stand bridges to this wealth. The bridge to wealth is your plan. What is the plan for many? This is a school, institute, work, pension. And as a result, a poor life. Do you like this plan? Then keep working for your uncle for another 30 years. If you are not satisfied with this state of affairs, then you will have to change the plan. There are 3 types of plan. The first is the most ineffective. To work all my life and save for money for no one knows what. The second is more efficient. Work high-paying jobs and invest in long-term investments to become a middle-income person in retirement. The third plan is the most effective. Here you need to learn how to create a business, make short-term investments and give up your stable job. As a result, you can become a rich person even before retirement. If you choose the third plan, then you need to decide on the criteria in order to know that the goal has been achieved. There is only one way to truly become a rich person: to invest your money so that it brings even more profit. Investing in your own business is the most profitable. So don't hesitate and start laying the foundations for your future business. The sooner you do it, the better. Where do you need to start your business? If you answer this question as with the aim of making a profit, then it will be doomed to failure in advance. In addition to a monetary goal, your business should also have a spiritual goal or mission. Understanding what assets and liabilities are is financial literacy. Everything is very simple to understand. Assets make a profit and liabilities make a loss. After that, you just need to create tools that will generate a constant cash flow that exceeds your expenses. All rich people do this. You need to study all sorts of assets well. What are they, how much they can bring you income, what are the losses of this asset? For example, many consider their house or apartment to be their asset. So real estate in that case will be an asset if it will generate income from the delivery. Bank deposits are also not a good asset. Yes, they bring some interest, but they cover the annual inflation. Therefore, many people think that if they have a big house, an expensive car and a bank account, then they are rich. In fact, this is not the case. If you don't understand the difference between an asset and a liability, then you fall into a simple trap. You work, you earn decent money and decide to buy a house. It turns out that in order to support him, you need to earn even more. Then you decide to buy a car and it also needs money. And then the family, the child, and so on all my life. This way of life can be called rat race, running in a vicious circle. To become a wealthy person, you must first create a business and then start investing your money, making them thus work for yourself. You can start investing without waiting for the creation of a business. It is best to do this with small amounts of money in order to begin to understand this craft without large losses in the initial stages. If you have already learned how to save your money and not waste your salary on unnecessary things, then you will always have the first amount to invest. So start paying yourself first. Over time, you can learn to use not your own money but borrowed money for investing. You can get into debt, but only good. For example, if you are going to buy an apartment on a mortgage, which you will rent out by the day, then this is a good debt. Today, everyone can become a private investor. In this case, you have the decision to do it yourself or to resort to the help of a professional. In fact, there is nothing wrong with investing, but most do not dare to take the first step, spending their entire lives in poverty. How to become a rich person forever? I think that Robert Kiyosaki gave very good lessons that will help you in creating a business, assets, and, as a result, passive income. And remember, it's better to be the last on the list of billionaires than the first on the list of the best employee of the month.